Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the and all things that's good. See? Welcome all viewers and subscribers. See? Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and make way to grow the platform. See? Yeah, you hear me? It's a Spice get hijacked. See? By the Lgbtq community. See? She get like forced into a corner. See? And if I saw we have to look upon it. You see? Because when you observe the reality what's around the world thing, you say, unless everybody wrong and somebody I tell lie, purposely I tell lie, see? Because if Jamaica is that homophobic, one of our most prominent female superstars, see, where regardless of her sexual persuasion, she has never openly admitted to being gay or anything like that. See? Yet we have other successful top artists who is that way persuaded openly. Shanzia says she's alright that way. Jada Kingdom says she's alright that way. I can't remember who else, but without long going on, you know, see it. And prove it all, you know me I say, none of them not get invited. The other day, if Spice was that so much of a acclaim, you know me I say, I mean, why not invited to Kanye West done the album and thing like that? See, Shanzi, I get that scene for sure. You just for sure you how recognized she is then. Put it that way, you know, see. This is Spice couldn't refuse that. This is not, she could have refused it. See? But refusing that contract or that performance will be at the detriment of her career. See? That's a thing about the whole issue where it's not eluding us. See? We know this is how it is. See? Say it would have, the LGBT community would have gone on I don't know, all out cancel Spice campaign if Spice did ever refuse that contract and all heap of grounds where I'm going to show now as well. You know, see, look, you know, that's how brutal the thing is. You know, see, still, we now say Spice should have accept it. See, this is not me being either way. You understand what I say? I just show you the whole situation. See, Spice could have taken a stand and also use this to highlight the facts are, well, then you can't have opinion otherwise if it when it come on to the LGBT community. You understand? They get totally cancelled. You have to be in agreement with what them say, with whatever them dictate to you. You understand what I say? You can't show no disagreement. There is no conversation with them. You know, see, this is beyond hate. This is past hate. This is before hate. Long before any hate coming out of the thing or anything like that. You know, see, and that's how there's no reason, no conversation at this point. It's either their way or no way whatsoever. You know, see, Spice would have been cancelled. See, but like me I say, if you don't stand for nothing, you're going to fall for everything. You know, see it. And Spice personally voiced opposition to the whole thing in our upcoming, in our development part of our career. You know, see it. Now, Spice being a primary act, see, more likely aligned with the Gaza and thing like that. And you know the Gaza stance span such an agenda and thing like that. You know, see. So Spice now being a symbol of strength not for the Gaza or for your individual self, but a symbol of strength and influence for the LGBT community, whereby she had whereby, you know, she herself would have no doubt is more, would be influential in neutralizing certain thought process or you know, initiate certain acceptability amongst her fan base and things like that. See, we understand the campaign and everybody are try develop and promote themselves. You know, see it. But still, the people who, the LGBT community, no doubt considered the ramification on Spice's career locally, where she come from, and culturally, seeing the cultural aspects of her being, her presence. See, no doubt they knew the potential for the backlash. You understand what I say? Because right now I'm reading one of my comments where YouTube speedily remove where a man say them a African commenting at the section and say them a tear down Spice and Lila Ike posters them across Africa. I don't know if I show her I like me say, before I could have read it a second time, YouTube delete it. Why would YouTube delete a warning to the safety or a threat to the safety of these individuals? Why would they do it? I mean, isn't that information that they need to know? You see, I don't know if a YouTube delete it or it just disappear by accident. But nobody else have access to it but me or YouTube. I mean, I delete it. You see it? Anyway, that's a comment coming from somebody from Africa. You see it? Now, with all of them ramification there, seriously, given the fact that Jamaica is considered one of the most homophobic places on earth and things like that, with all of these ramifications being, you know me I say, overlooked, carelessly overlooked, you know, isn't it a bit egotistic, isn't it a bit selfish, you know, given the fact that it's only some entertainment and according to your narrative and knowledge of Jamaica, gay people are in desperate tribulation with threats to life and things like that. See, aren't you like consciously, you know, compromising Spice's safety somewhat, knowing also there is no space for her. She do the concert, according to you, her life is obviously gonna be in danger, according to your narrative, LGBTQ narrative regarding Jamaica's nature to gay people. See? And if she had refused such a contract, she would have been cancelled. Her career would have been non-existent like many others who show an opposition. We see it with Ray Name the other day. If he wasn't strong or if his money wasn't tall, or probably if he wasn't American, you know, he would have ended right there. Dave Chappelle. You see it? And he wasn't even being derogative or disrespectful. That's the thing. You just cannot say anything that make other sense, other logics that, you know, stands up, hold the water against the LGBTQ logics in any respect whatsoever. I've never seen such a disadvantage within a conversation. You know, see it? Given the facts, so well then, the blessing of sex is to reproduce life and procreate, procreation. You understand what I say? It's standard, it's natural to want to maintain that. You understand? As well, we who are breeding over here and reproducing you. See? Just look at us as ridiculous too. It's okay. We don't have no problem with that. You see? The practice is ridiculous. Love is natural. You see it? We know that. You see it? We not business where a guy want to do over there, so we not stop a guy from doing what he want to do. We just know say we not share the same opinion regarding the subject. You see it? Personally, you see it? When it's these same selfish regards, selfishness, got Spice into the position that she is in today. And I'm certain the people who put her in the position that she is in was aware of the rock and hard place that they were putting Spice in. You see, if this rock and hard place does exist, or does it not exist? So nobody, because no way, so well then, force a woman in Saudi Arabia to drive a car in public knowing that it's against the law and she could get hurt. No way you would force a woman in Afghanistan or one of them places to go out without her full face cover, because you know the ramification threats to her life, regardless of what you think are or unacceptable you think the culture is. The fact remain, it's a threat to her life. See, so you wouldn't encourage it. You'd advise her not to, rather than for her to go out and do it just to see her get killed. You understand me? So these logics, these morals, I cannot understand. You get what I say? No, when I'm on, yeah, so when we mention when we call upon our public figure them and things like that and call them out, when we see them take on people, fight and people struggle, you know, see it. We do that out of jealousy, put it simple, not out of hate, fear the people and them struggle. You know, see, we know that we have got a long-standing struggle, centuries of struggle go on. Nobody has ever lent a helping hand. We don't see nobody come fight in our kind of no groups, no organization. The black struggle has always been the black struggle. So when we see our black power people, them gone over in other people's struggle, gonna help them fight it. While the same struggle where we are fight are the same one we put them in another position they were. It don't make sense. You see? So we have to draw them up and call them out, because some of them do it knowingly, feeling like so well then, are hoping say we don't see it or we don't pick up on it. You don't see it. So we have to show them so we're not that ignorant and stupid, gullible or naive. We can see when them are work for them own a personal game. We can see when it's like so well then are greedy, them get greedy. You don't see it, because we can see say them reach far. Them basket have been far more than them they could have ever dreamed at one point of them life. You see it? And them still not even appear back no tribute to the struggle where them have to struggle to. You see it? So them think that this disgust me, and them think they make we have to call them out and point them out and show them say them a hypocrite. You see it? You see it? At the other day, Spice ourselves sing a song named The Black Hypocrisy. We didn't get no traction. Nobody no look upon her and say, oh, I may understand why you're saying a black girl. You know, say true. We could see if we can consider some level of legislation for them things, because if even you as a superstar and housewives have sitting another, I feel them sort of self-esteem issues are within yourself. You see it, and have them concerns regarding how people perceive you. Something seriously wrong. You see it. So, we could try campaign for some lobby whatever for some sort of level of consideration. Some sort of law. Some sort of protection for people, so that them can just feel more confident and feel like them are part of society. You see, these rights where people so greedily grab up and go on like them not have non-existence for we as a community. You see, LGBTQ community have so much power that them can cancel Spice. We black people can't cancel nobody. If them ever be racist or go on like them want to violate their, you know, like them want to disagree with anything where we say. If them want to go on like so well, then anybody right now can jump. Yeah, you don't see it. You don't see it. Right now, man, all claim say Egypt, no there. You have white scholar right now when you know say Egypt there in Africa. You don't see it. You have people in Egypt right now when I say Egypt is not Africa. You don't see it. When them injustice there, them level of injustice there, pan I are going to be rectified. You know, see it? Right now, I am being forced to accept my child being taught about sexuality, particularly homosexuality in school. Yet still, my child's true culture that builds her self-esteem and self-confidence, that which gonna make her into a more proficient and formidable force for society. You know, a bigger taxpayer for society. You understand? Society not interested in this level of fortification education for my children. You understand what I say? These are things that's being looked at, asked, begged, with all sort of process. We go through for these issues being recognized and them still being swept under the carpet and things like that. See? Up to this point. And even groups who have rised up, farm groups and rise up long after our existence, have gotten these rights, used us as a segue as well to get them thing going like Spice and all them thing there, because it could be another case where if Spice, the rest of Jamaica look on it and say, what wait if Spice do it, you know? So it's more for the LGBTQ community in any case, while Spice being there, it's just they themselves benefit all to complete. You understand what I say? Yet we have never seen them make a representation of the struggle where black people have go through long before them. You know, see it? You know, see it? Yet them still see us as tools or as, you know, where them can utilize we in the development of them cause. We don't have no problem with people fighting for their cause. We don't have no problem with the LGBTQ community fighting for their cause. We are saying we have got an existing issue long before everybody have one. And I know nobody no look on our own or choose to assist us with our own. You know, see, it's a Kyle Rittenhouse there, leave out of one state, going to the next state with an illegal automatic weapon because he never old enough to have the weapon. See? Same can protect people thing. See? Even though in my case, him did not defend himself. Still, but what override all of that is the fact that, well, then him do so much illegality before him find himself in another position there. You know, see it, so him not have no right being there whatsoever. You know, see, worse him going up on that with an inflaming agenda because the streets were already inflamed. You know, you were going into, you were prepared to war, you were prepared to battle. You know, see it, yet still see him walk out a court and gone with it there. You know, see it. You know, see it. That's justice for them, and for them, I still a struggle to be recognized as an equal human being on the platform of Earth Rasta. You know, see it? Everybody come use I for them own agenda, and once them reach to them apex, them just turn them back and gone and say I is just same way. You know, see it? Every group recognize our inequality and accept it, Rasta. You have it, which group? Which group? You know, see it? I'm saying even in the school, the very student them when I'm try, it's supposed to be a self-esteem builder, self-esteem development area of address. Yet still, you know, see that level of effort, a push into the black culture. You teach the children about slavery, which is demoralizing. You see, right this against him, a white friend, him sit down and you teach him say he was a slave, and his white friend was a master, and we say, we no longer want to be your master. It's not like you fight to be free, dignifiedly. You understand? You was always a slave and you accepted it until we decided to let you free. That's the gist of the lesson in terms of slavery, in terms of black history, in a school today, Rasta. You see, and our black leader, them, the strong man, them, the one them who we put our strength and effort and support behind, who has become a success and a voice within society, has abandoned us, pick up other people's cars and struggle, and run with it, and we are supposed to just sit back and be up. These people are our investments, Rasta. You know, see it? We contributed a lot. When we couldn't buy food, we buy ticket and got them concert. We got them dance. You know, see it? We shout on top of our voice. When we throat dry in a dance after dancing all night and thirsty because we can't buy alcohol, we hope say a virgin community can buy some. You know see it? We still a shout for them song when it come on. You know see it? You know see it? And we thirsty. You know see it? This is the level of deprivation where we live in Jamaica. Enough people live, enough youth live in a dance. Just for support them people here. And when them people here reach to a certain point, them turn them back on we and for show them any disagreement, them threaten with life. And we have to hold that. Because we know say cheap, life cheap. You know see, life value a box food in a Jamaica. Enough youth to get box food from people are about to run right through the day and them don't know say that man they will do that. A PM for, you know, an assignment when I come here. You know see it. You know see it. So them think they were concerned. And it what? We are soul, we're human being too. We don't see no justice, we don't see no acceptance. Everybody still treat us the same. And I rubbish us and look down upon us to see. And I tell us all the thing. And I tell you, says our claim is not so. What we are feeling is not true. It doesn't seem that way to them. Oh, can it seem that way to you when you are not the one? It was not designed for you to feel that way, Rasta. You know, see? Why should I spend my life expressing how I feel to you and accepting your understanding of how I feel? You know, see? I not have to do that. You know, see? Don't be hypocrite and act like you understand how I feel. Because if you didn't understand how I feel any time, you'd have surely done something about it already. All humanity, with any humanity in your bone that existed, you would have stepped out and done something about it already. I would. You understand what I say? Jamaica, where we come from, as how we know it, the culture is out of many, we are one. Yeah, you have multicultural in Jamaica. You know, see it, and it's not a hidden thing, it's prominent. Everybody there, everywhere. You know, and a segregation where people over there are people over here, so. You know, see it. You have your white friend with a gunman too, and you have your Indian friend with a gunman. You know, see it, and all on a par. You know, see it, from on earth, one of them are the same all out. You know, see, the black man will earth him as, oh, I'm a brother, that's cha. No, you see a man going back and hunt him. If you not say you do it as a reason, so well then you have to do it. But if you catch him, you discipline him same way. In revenge, are your brethren with him hurt, are your white brethren with him hurt, are your Indian brethren with him hurt. That's how we grow, that's how we know it. You see it? So we can spot the hypocrisy from we out. You see it? Because we come from a society, a multicultural society, and them live like hypocrisy and exist amongst man and man, Rasta. You see it? You go on like you know my pain. And I tell me how to cry when me. That's hypocrisy. That's downright sadistic. You see it? And it's obvious you know we are this like a taunt because nobody is that stupid. The thing about me is that I will never use other people's claim of ignorance, yeah, to insult my own intelligence. You can insult your own by acting ignorant. I don't accept it either. I don't accept that you are ignorant. Doesn't matter which law, which court, or whoever wants to say. You understand? This agenda is supported systematically as well. You see, so not because this education book them all say, the same education book say Egypt is not in Africa and the pyramids were built by Greeks. You see it? You see it? So how on earth I must be selective with your morality, like your acceptance of I. You see it? When the reinforcing part of my culture is a lie perpetrated by yourself up until this day while you're pushing other people's fight on me, demanding of me to take on a group's fight when I, as a nation, a race of people, is being oppressed by yourself. It's tantamount to a brag, some bully boy business. You see it? Laugh in your face without recognize your hurt. You see, just go over there so go fight for the man there. Your fight, your pain, it's irrelevant. And we respond likewise. You know, see it. We you know, see it, 'cause like Spice now. We know say if she not do it, her career done. See? And according to the LGBTQ community, if she do it, she might lose her life. It's a threat to her life. According to the nature of Jamaica by them, a country of which she is a citizen. You know, see it, Rasta? You know, see it. So we don't understand the moral and the concern for life and safety. You know, that respect. Is it an ego trip? We don't understand. I am confused. You see it. You see it. So we can't sit down here and say Spice do this willfully because she wanted to do it, or this is out. Given the circumstances and the understanding surrounding the whole affair, Rasta, we cannot look at it and say this is a responsible move on both parties, given the both parties' understanding of the whole thing. Jamaica and the community. You see it. No, I am not saying who is right or who is wrong. All I am saying is somebody is being selfish and not showing any concern for the safety of the other as danger is perceived by them. You see it. The LGBTQ plus community is not showing the same amount of care for Spice's safety according to their awareness of threats to, you know, the whole thing. Or is there one? You see it, and them hypocrisy that we are trying to iron out and point out in a earth. You see it. So, I give thanks. You see it. Who wants enough respect to New Vibes Radio? You see it. Big up yourself, Fernando. You see it. Big up yourself, all the massive in Africa, Tanzania, Jamaica, America, Canada, the UK. You see it. Enough respect. Mad love and respect. I love the effort. I love the vibes. You saw me I say, like, say it's a new vibe. It's a new vibe. It's a relaxing mood and thing. Take you away from all the concern and the rubbish we are going in the earth today. You see it? Yes, I give thanks to the moment. Share, like, and subscribe in a Rastafari. See?